Okay, so it's my reaction to Nintendo Direct, the one that just dropped. Oh, please note, due to COVID-19, release dates and other information presented in the video are subject to change. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a good message as well. Our hearts go out to all the people impacted by COVID-19. Okay. Good message. It's good to know that as well. A lot is changing. A lot is changing, and everyone should be a little bit understanding as things are changing. What's first?
Long ago,
Xenoblade!
two great titans in existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked.
If I'm fixing this microphone during this video, I apologize.
Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
Guys, I love Xenoblade. Now, I will say that the side quests are my favorite thing in the world, but the story is top fucking notch. Look at these characters.
This can't be.
Fiora.
It's a Mechon.
Commence the assault on Bionis.
Such a cool concept as well, such an amazing world.
Sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. If we could just.
Shulk looks better than he ever has. Like, let's just be honest.
My turn. Shulk.
These characters look amazing now.
Shulk.
I'm excited. I think I might pick this up. It depends on the date, of course. Are we gonna get a release date today?
It was as if I could see into the future.
Oh yes, you can. I like the combat system as well. It's a little bit complicated for me at first, but like after a bit,
Can see the future.
I was obsessed with it.
Didn't know you could do that.
Whoa, you look good!
It's the power of the Monado. And so
Look at this world as well. Like, this is gonna captivate new people like it did everyone else before, but now in a whole new way.
the future I see.
That's what I want. If you're playing it for the first time, do not hesitate to tweet at me
Power to change the
how much you like it. If you hate it, shut up!
Mechon. It's not over. The people of Bionis will never let you triumph.
I know it's a sad thing to say as well, but because of the new designs... Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. That's just when I'm... future connected? By the way, that date is just when I start and get my 3 months off from my, the school I work at. Future connected?
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
How dare you? How...
The ultimate version of a modern classic, Xenoblade Chronicles.
That's the best way to put it, a modern
On
classic.
Nintendo Switch, the game looks better and plays smoother than ever before.
Oh, it looks good. It does look good.
The battle HUD and menu screens are easy to read and easy to use.
Yep. Yep, that's what people wanted.
And some of the music has been re-recorded.
Yeah, like I'm for it as
Now
well.
you can fully immerse in the majesty of
Oh
this
my god,
vast world.
they know what people love to do, jumping off cliffs.
And a new epilogue, a new story. Future Connected will cap off the
That's
main
crazy.
game. So if you've played and loved the original game,
This
you can
game is a
not only
90-hour
revisit it,
game.
but look forward to one more adventure with Shulk.
Good thing I came prepared. We'll probably be
For me, my playthrough was 89 hours, the base game.
Definitive Edition launches on May 29th.
Oh, the day before the day I get my holidays for 3 months.
Also, coming on May 29th, the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Works set
Oh.
will pack in a 250-page art book.
Guys, I love that game. I really do love that game and that
Hi
series.
everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Direct
Hi,
Mini.
and I played on the 3DS, so imagine how crazy it's going to be for me.
Nintendo Switch games, and we're focusing on a selection of them coming out this year.
This year.
Now, let's roll through some headlines, shall we?
Awesome. I love headlines. I love Nintendo Directs.
3 of 2K's most beloved series
All
are
right.
coming soon to the Nintendo Switch system.
Maybe not WWE again, though, right? Oh, Bioshock. That makes sense. Borderlands. Isn't it? Borderlands and... Yeah, there's Bioshock. Oh, just Bioshock 1 and 2? Oh, no, Infinite. We saw Infinite as well, right? Yeah. Good games. Not my favorite in the world, but like I think they're good games. I think sometimes they can be a bit on the nose. But I like them. I like them quite a bit. I think that they're like the top tier of like movie type games, if that makes sense, and they kind of started the whole trend, really. Never played a Borderlands game, so I can't really say anything much about that, but I will say that, like, again, it's another game that, like, one of my close personal friends is obsessed with it, so. Again, some games are just not my type of game, but I think that, like, it's always good to diversify the range of games. Oh, XCOM 2. It's always good to diversify the range of games that you have on your console. And that's one thing that Switch has been. It's been a very diverse console as time has gone on. This is a good trailer, by the way. Very effective for me. Just really quick, really easy, show you everything you really need to know about the combat. Even the atmosphere of Bioshock really came across there. Okay. Yep. Oh, point. Oh, okay. Doctor Doom versus Marvel's First Family. What? I'm not a big Marvel guy. I'm not a big superhero guy. I know it sounds so weird. And I know you're gonna be like, oh, you're just being dismissive. No, not at all. I think the games look cool. I think Fantastic Four have always looked cool. I'm a big fan of Batman and Spider-Man. Those are the two superheroes like I really like. But other than that, like superheroes, I just never liked superheroes. Just for me personally. Except for Batman and Superman. It's a superhero. Super Spider-Man. Superhero? Spider-Man.
We have a universe to save.
But Fantastic Four were always very cool to me. So this is like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance type thing. Shadow of Doom. Rise of Phoenix.
Doom must become a god himself.
Was it DLC for Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
In the darkest depths of the ocean lies
Shinseki?
a really fun game. You are the last of the human race, forced by a global winter into an unexplored aquatic world. In this deep sea exploration game,
I love the character model.
Gear, craft items, and dive deeper into the abyss.
I can imagine this being a game
Hostile environments. You better watch those oxygen and pressure levels.
that like
That's not challenging enough. Shinsekai's time attack mode, another dive,
does really
boasts
well
perilous
as
maze
time
for
goes
you to
on.
race
Like at
through.
first it won't sell very well, but after a while word of
Culminating
mouth and streams and stuff like that will
it
make
can
it do
get
really
pretty
well, I
heavy down
think.
there. So why not lighten the mood with the jukebox feature? It
Oh.
lets you remix the game's background music by modifying audio filters.
I mean, there you go.
The time has come to discover the truth hidden beneath the ocean's surface. When Shinsekai Into the Depths launches on Nintendo Switch today.
I do know, by the way, there's something about arms in this
Live your best
this
deserted
thing.
island
That's the
life
only thing I
in
know.
this free update.
Someone said in Discord, like, oh, that arms announcement.
Enjoying island life
I'm not sure what it is, though.
crossing new horizons?
I'm loving Animal Crossing. I'm loving it. It's my first
You're
one.
already living it up on the
I have to hear about what they're gonna
island.
say.
Still planning your departure. There's an event coming up, and we're happy to spill the beans.
What?
Crack the eggs?
Easter?
You see, after downloading the free update we made available at launch, one Zipper T Bunny will visit your island in celebration of Bunny Day in early April. Can you hunt down the eggs Zipper hid everywhere?
Are you serious? It's almost like they knew
Craft these special limited
quarantine
time
was
items from
coming.
The Egg series. The Bunny Day event only comes once a year, this time from April 1st to April 12th, so be sure to participate.
I might show you guys my island. I like it right now.
It'll usher in some newly added features, including the Earth Day event. Of course,
Cool.
we'll continue to bring you the latest on updates and more via the official Animal Crossing Twitter account, and other channels too. So, stay tuned.
It's such a good game. Such a good game.
We hope you enjoy the updates and
I
everything
will.
else
Thank you
about
so
your
much.
life on the deserted island.
Animal Crossing feels like a game that should have microtransactions, but it doesn't, if that makes sense. It just lets you just do everything
Someone's
without
hiring.
paying.
Oh, this is your dad's company? Apparently they offer a wide range of services. The job description entails many responsibilities. You'll deliver items, mop the floor, and maintain a comfortable work environment. They're trusting you with crane operation.
Yeah, again, this is a game that looks like it could be fun, but it's a game that I'll probably never play.
Uh-oh. That projector won't do.
Looks really cool
Can
though.
take care of that? Whether you conduct yourself in a professional manner or opt for more creative solutions, do what you need to do to get the job done.
Again, it's another game that I can imagine not doing well at first when it comes out. But then everyone online being like, "Did you play this game, man? It's fucking awesome."
Immediately. Because
Good job, that's a good name.
Today.
That's a really good title. Today. Oh, what?
Puzzler is coming to Nintendo Switch.
One of the greatest video game directors of all time, guys.
Commitment-phobic Vincent finds himself pulled into the allure of a new love. Looks like poor Vincent's caught in a love quadrangle with Catherine. Catherine with a C
And
Rin.
That's, yeah, her full name's Catherine.
Temptation might lead to his own demise. In
It's
this
so
cult
good.
Classic, your choices will affect how their relationships unfold, and it only gets weirder. Deservedly, not only is Vincent riddled with guilt during the day, he's also not sleeping so soundly. Every
It's a
night,
really fun
his
little puzzle
nightmares
game.
consist of a crumbling tower of puzzle blocks that he must climb in order to survive and see another day. Find out if love is over for our troubled bachelor in this dark, intense, and intoxicating story when Catherine Full Body releases on Nintendo
Can we
Switch
appreciate
July
how
7th.
good the logo for Catherine is? Like, that's really cool. I already own it like twice, so I don't know if I'd buy it again, but still. Apparently a very popular game. Smart.
Mix things up with the new rhythm game.
Oh, that's so smart.
If you want to set a high score, you got to get your body moving to the beat. Speaking of,
That's
there are
so
17
fucking
music
smart.
tracks in the rhythm game. We're talking music from Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, and The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
I'd only like play one of them. I've only been playing Breath of the Wild, to be honest. Splatoon music is actually really good, though.
On top of that,
I feel my power returning. Next
your companion, Ring, will now have a female voice option.
Nicely done.
And you'll
I can
also be able to
see
change
that
languages.
why they do that, I guess.
Feel free to change it up in the settings whenever you want.
Allez, c'est parti.
We're also adding in a new
If
jogging
I'm missing the
option
point,
for both
please
the
let me know.
custom
Maybe it's because a man's voice sounds very like kind of
When
like
you're not in a battling mood, you can simply run
Argumentative,
through a variety
maybe?
of fields. This free update for
Another
the
good
Beat
logo.
Adventure game will be available today. Better open the gates. One treasured TRPG approaches. Since 1990, the King's Bounty series has been influencing the evolution of Western RPGs. And now it's back with a fresh look and a new approach. This straight-up sequel will pit army against army, sending the player on a quest around the world to save the world. This time, the graphics are more realistic. Your choices matter more than ever.
See, I always wanted to get into games like these, but like I worry that like that's it. Like my time's taken up. That's done. You know?
Across the land, you'll meet new people whose ethics and affinities are informed by the new character development system.
Oh, character development
Find
system.
out just how deep the gameplay will get when King's Bounty 2
Oh, I might
launches
be
on
in.
Nintendo Switch in 2020.
I might be in.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate News approaches.
Oh, okay.
The fighter included in Wave 6 of the paid Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC will be...
What? Why are you dropping it like this? Oh, this was the ARMS stuff.
This fighter is a bit
Okay.
unusual thanks to those extendable arms.
I have no history with ARMS. All I know is that I love the
Too.
art style.
Please stay tuned for just a bit longer. The next fighter will be announced and released this June.
Wait, so we know it's from... That's... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Again, I'm not trying to be mean about this,
Don't
okay?
miss this ARMS game trial.
I'm not trying to be mean about this, but like I think that's kind of like.
Arms will be available exclusively to Nintendo Switch
I don't think
Online
people would be
members.
too upset with an
These
ARMS
new
character being
fighting
announced.
superstars share
That's
one
really cool, by the way, a
common
free game trial.
unstoppable arms. So equip super-powered arms to create a slew of combinations. For a limited time, you can try out the full game for free. Now,
Okay, I'll do
let's
that.
get stretchy.
The only thing I'll say is, guys, an announcement like that saying, "Hey, the character will be announced at this point," to me is like wasn't even needed.
How about we take a nice long look at Bravely Default 2?
Oh, I'm looking for. No one was expecting the next character to be announced. Now they just wanted to direct.
Where am I?
Yeah, I don't think that was the best announcement in the world. I think because now you have people speculating on who the. Well, I guess like it alleviates the whole like people building up their expectations too much for the character. That kind of makes sense. This game looks really neat. I'm a big JRPG fan, so.
Fire.
But I never got to play Bravely Default games.
Nature's
Whoa.
masters. The great stone's power exceeds the hand of man.
How dare you look this good?
Would bring down death, disaster,
Yeah, I'm in.
calamity, and blight upon the land.
Oh my god, the music's really good.
May the crystals guide you.
This is the crystal.
I just think that every single aspect of the art style in this game looks really good.
If I've helped even
Like the character models are kind of chibi kind of looking, but like I can get into it. Bravely Default 2. Do you have a release date?
This tale unfolds on the continent
Deep
of
dive?
Excellent, home to 5 mighty kingdoms.
Okay.
The saga begins when our hero Seth, a young sailor, washes up on the shores of one such kingdom.
Well, at least I'm alive.
Here, he meets Gloria of Musa, a princess who was forced to flee her kingdom when it was destroyed by evil forces bent on stealing its crystals.
You dare claim the crystals? You do not know their worth.
He also encounters 2 travelers determined to decipher a mysterious and magical book, Elvis and Adele.
I've a certain special book to be deciphering.
We're not friends or anything. I'm just here because he hired me.
As if guided by fate, our heroes join forces and set off together on a grand mission, each filled with a sense of purpose. But there will be those who stand.
See, last year there was like about 12 new games that came out, and I feel like this year's even going to be more.
These stones allow their holders to
Cool
take
bad
on
guy.
jobs, such as thief or black
I think
mage.
that me playing this game all depends on the date. I think it has to have a good date.
Okay, let's
I
do
think
this.
this game coming out August like 15th, how sweet would that be? Just a summary like JRPG?
During
Fuck yeah.
battle, you must decide when to use Brave Points, or BP, the lifeblood of the game's turn-based system. The key to victory lies in knowing when to use the Brave and Default commands. Choose Brave to spend BP in order to allow characters to perform additional actions. Choose Default to order a character to guard, reclaiming a BP in the process. Strategically hold back or take multiple actions in one turn. To make the right choice, you must consider your character's roles and statuses at all times. Should you manage to fell an asterisk holder, you will acquire their asterisk, allowing you to take on the associated job. Jobs can be combined at will, greatly expanding your strategic options and influencing the development of your characters.
I'll take that.
Now for a little announcement. A demo version of the game will launch today.
Oh my, wait, when I'm getting my Switch, 1 second.
We'll conduct a survey to gather feedback and incorporate what we can as we finalize the game. We hope you participate.
No, I don't want to update my Animal Crossing data. No.
Latest entry in Square Enix's
Wait,
beloved
okay, I guess you
series,
can install it, but I
Bravely
haven't.
Default 2 will release this year.
Okay, okay, well, I'm gonna have to like I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm still watching. Don't worry.
Good news train a moving.
Yeah.
Tabletop classics from around the world will come together on Nintendo Switch.
What type of tabletop games? I've not always been crazy into tabletop games myself, to be honest.
Presenting every single game included in this massive new collection of fun from around the globe. Menkala, Hanafuda, Backgammon, Renegade, Checkers, President, Dominoes, Speed, Hare and Hounds.
Well, actually, no, I shouldn't check the eShop just in case something else got added there and there's gonna be an announcement. I didn't get there, don't worry.
Ludo, Riichi Mahjong, Sevens, Golf, Darts, Texas Hold'em, Nine Men's Morris, Air Hockey, War, Carom, Chinese Checkers, Yacht Dice, Takoyaki, Billiards, Hex, Spider Solitaire.
Again, it's just adding more diversity.
Bowling.
What else can you really say?
Slot cards, Dots and Boxes, Hit and Blow, Pig's Tail, Mahjong Solitaire, Last Card, Fishing, Klondike Solitaire, Toy Tennis, Toy Soccer, Toy Curling, Toy Boxing, Toy Baseball, Battle Tanks, Team Tanks, Sliding Puzzle.
You can tell they're very proud of the amount of games they have on this.
That really is 51 games. And there are many ways to play them. Some games are multiplayer, including options for up to 4 people, playing via local wireless, and in some cases, online.
I mean, I could see myself like playing online a game of like cards with a game of Texas Hold'em with like my friends for sure, actually.
When Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics launches on Nintendo Switch June 5th,
I could see myself doing that for sure.
Purchase begins today.
How much is it, I wonder?
Will the real Master Ninja please stand up?
What?
Oh, so you're the ultimate ninja, are you? Well then, prove it in battle. As one of 8 players, you must earn the most points to claim victory. Sprint across stages. And show off your gum ninjutsu like only
what?
You can.
Is this like an anime?
By chewing ninja gum, you can dash at high speeds.
This is like, say what you want, but that's original as heck.
Disguise yourself.
Oh my god, I actually think we're gonna have to try and play this.
And speaking of arsenals, from heady-hitting hammers to fast and flashy katanas to tactical tricked-out yo-yos, your choice of equipment could mean the difference between domination and defeat. Ninjas thrive in clans, so cement your supremacy in 4-on-4 team battles that prove ninjas are most clever when they work together. Will your efforts end in gummy disaster? Or prove you're the master? When Ninjala sneaks up on
that looks
Nintendo
cool.
Switch, May
That looks like a
27th.
cool
And
game.
hey, it's free to play too. Check out what you can play on Nintendo Switch. Enter Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy to learn the ways of the Force.
See,
customize your look.
I expected
play
this.
a role in this Star Wars story and battle online with up to 16 players. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy launches on Nintendo Switch today.
Today.
Get ready to strap in because
See, I expected this because they, like, I think that there is a good relationship there with EA.
in this remade
Panzer
Dragon
Dragoon.
Riding Classic, you'll pilot the Blue Dragon through incredible landscapes, battling giant creatures and lethal battleships, using 360-degree controls.
I love like gun shooters, how they look, but again, I don't have as much fun playing them.
When Panzer Dragoon Remake launches first on Nintendo Switch,
I like
and
House of the
private
Dead.
console exclusive today. There's a lot more coming to Nintendo
This has been in all fairness, this has been a chunky direct. Even if you don't like all of the games, this has been a chunky direct. It's had a lot of games. You know? Fuser, is this like a DJ hero? Oh, cool, okay. Actual music in this? Okay. Elder Scrolls Blades. I'm gonna say interested or not interested, okay? Let's just be having fun thing. Okay, so not interested, okay? Just simple. Not very interested. Just make a simple ruling here, so I don't have to talk too much about all of them. Vigor. Not interested. Oh, half. Semi-interested. Used to be really interested, not anymore. Just not as big into the Saints Row series as I was as 1 and 2. Oh my god, it's one of the greatest RPGs ever made! You guys need to play this. It's fantastic. Not interested in this, but Trails of Cold Steel 3, fucking hell, it's amazing. Again, if you're looking for something to... again, not that interested in the Minecraft stuff. But, like, again, if you're looking for something that is, like, to sink your time into and a really good story, really good characters...
Well,
100 hours of Trails of Cold Steel 3.
Today's Nintendo Direct Mini isn't over yet. This is our last news of the day.
Okay. It's still cool to all the variety they had, though. Oh!
Now for the latest information on the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Oh?
With an expansion pass, the world of the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games will grow.
Oh, that's pretty.
The island in the sea, the Isle of Armor, and the frozen snowscape known as the Crown Tundra will be accessible in the Galar region. It's a new adventure to embark on, with new people to meet along the way. Today we have some follow-up information about...
I have to finish my second playthrough this game because that's the team I'm bringing into this world.
On the Isle of Armor lies a dojo for Pokemon battles, where trainers gather to master their skills. And if you train at this dojo, you will receive the legendary Pokemon Kubfu from the Master Mustard. Through your training with Kubfu, you will receive permission to challenge the Towers of Two Fists on the Isle of Armor. In this challenge, you will enter one of two towers, the Tower of Darkness or the Tower of Waters. You may only choose one.
I love that Pokemon, by the way.
Kubfu must face this challenge alone.
It has a cool evolution, if I remember. He has this, like, Neop, does he? No, he doesn't. That's a different one. That's Urshifu.
If you choose the Tower of Darkness, it will learn Single Strike style. But if you choose the Tower of Waters, it will learn Rapid Strike style.
Oh.
Dark.
I like how he looks here. I didn't like how he looked in CG form, I don't think.
Beyond that, the evolved form of your partner Pokemon, be it Rillaboom, Cinderace, or Inteleon, will gain a Gigantamax form as a reward for your...
That's really creepy, though. That's cool.
Let's take a look at each Pokemon's Gigantamax form moves. Beating a giant drum...
If I could be honest, though, as well, like, I don't like the design of the legendaries in Pokemon Sword and Shield, just my personal opinion, so, like, getting a new legendary Pokemon is going to be pretty cool.
And blasting the opponent with water from 130 feet up.
What is this Pokemon?
These moves are stronger than Dynamax moves, and when used, the opponent's abilities have no effect when they're attacking. In addition to new outfit items and hairstyles...
Oh my god, you're gonna get a Mohawk!
There will also be new league card backgrounds, effects, and frames.
The Mohawk is worth... I'll give you an extra tenner for a Mohawk.
To show off your personality. Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass.
Above all else, even if you don't like Sword and Shield, one of the great things they did about the game
will launch by the end of June.
Is the customization.
Also, for those of you who purchased the Expansion Pass, we've prepared this early purchase bonus you can receive by August 31st.
Okay. What I was about to say is that they let you really express your personality.
In the wild area, you'll have a higher chance of encountering the Gigantamax forms of Caparaja and Duraludon in Pokemon Sword, and Garbodor and Charizard in Pokemon Shield.
What?
Battle with other trainers to take on this challenge.
Am I gonna have to play the game today?
That's all for today's Nintendo.
Okay, look, I'm gonna talk about this really quickly. I hope it doesn't come across as that I was disappointed by a lot of stuff here. For me, I don't go into these things without any expectations. I don't want to expect anything because I feel like it's not really... Like, I'd rather just be surprised by everything. But what I will say about this Direct is that they had a lot of variety. It wasn't my favorite Direct. I think if you're ranking all the Nintendo Directs of all time, this is near the bottom, but like, that's like, you're talking about like some of the greatest Directs of all time. Like some of the greatest visual events of all time when it came to video games. Okay, I'll tell you what I did like. I love the Xenoblade in-depth look. I think that it got a little bit... I think it got, like, the DLC thing is really cool. I'm worried about what it's going to be, but I'm excited because it all looks so freaking amazing. I thought that was great. I think the Pokemon Sword and Shield stuff was kind of like a nice little, like, hey, remember this is happening. Catherine coming, Trails of Cold Steel 3 getting a little bit of a taste or a little bit of a look into it. The 8-player multiplayer game, I can see myself playing it at some point. I like the idea of like using your bubblegum to like get around in this world. Really neat. What else did I really like about this Direct? Yeah, if I could talk about really quickly actually about the announcement of the Smash Brothers character. I personally am not a Smash Brothers fan, but what I will say is that if someone came on screen to me and said, "Hey, I'm trying to think of a game I really like. Tekken. Let's say Tekken. They're like the new Tekken character, like in a big formal event. They're like the new Tekken character will be announced 2 months from now. Like I kind of like say to myself, I'd be like, wow, man, that's a really weird way to announce it. You know, that's a really weird way to announce it. But on the other hand, I kind of like that they gave away who it was already, because I feel like, and like guys, I'm not giving an opinion on whether on like what's a good Smash character, what's a bad Smash character, because it's not my place. I am not a Smash Brothers fan. But what I will say is that they probably looked at the reaction that they've been getting for quite a few of these characters, and it's not just for Violet. There's been crazy reactions for each character, apart from maybe like Banjo and like maybe like a few others. But like they see reactions to these things. They can get kind of volatile sometimes. So I'm thinking they probably thought, hey, we'll just get the news out of the way, then they can like, you know, talk about it for 2 months, and then we'll announce the character, and then at least when the character's announced, it won't be right in the thick of all of the controversy surrounding it. I think that's, you know, above all else, I'm not saying it's a good thing for Smash Brothers, but I am saying it's a good business move, if that makes sense. I think this direct was like was a chunky one. It had a lot of games in it. I think that this will hold us over for a bit. I wasn't expecting a direct today, but I will say this, I am expecting a Nintendo Direct in the coming months. The reason why I think the Direct happened today was because Animal Crossing just released, and Nintendo don't like to have anything else getting hyped up around the releases. It's a smart thing. It makes the focus completely on the one game. But yeah, I like this Direct. Again, it wasn't my favorite, wasn't my least favorite. So I'd say thumbs kind of pointing to the sky, if that makes sense. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Give your opinion on the Direct below, and thank you very much.